What's going on, world? Coming at you guys again. We got another quick video. Anti-Semitism. Let's talk about it. So, if you've paid attention within the news relatively recently, there's been a couple issues or events in which have taken place against Jewish synagogues and citizens, right? Now, one thing I really want you guys to take into consideration is most Jewish people are very private. Not only are they very private, but they also stay within their own areas, right? They really only confide within each other. They hang around each other. They don't do a lot of socializing outside of their own people who are also Jewish. And, this is something that I really want to speak on when it comes to all of the Jewish people around the world. I understand that, you have your religion, you have your culture, and you have your preferences, but you're isolating yourself, you're ostracizing yourself. So when you look out into the world and you see people who are, utilizing and possessing and practicing what you would believe is anti Semitism, at some point you have to look at yourself and ask, what have you done to stop that from occurring? What olive branch have you extended in order to facilitate some form of a cultural shape that allows individuals to confide with you or you to confide with them? I understand that, you live in a country that may or may not accept you, but a lot of these notions are based upon ignorance, right? So, I myself have had the opportunity to experience the friendship as well as the exchange and communication with a plethora of individuals whom are Jewish. I myself am Jewish, but for those individuals whom I've had the opportunity to engage with in conversation as well as through teachings or friendship, it was very beneficial, right? And I am not the most devout Jewish individual, but I do identify as Jewish because, I cannot ignore my history or past or lineage. So, for all of my Jewish brothers, sisters, mothers and fathers, aunts, uncles, cousins out there, go out of your way to try to change the narrative and change the way people perceive you. Because at the end of the day, the way you orient and operate yourself primarily puts you in an isolated and ostracized state. So, with all this anti Semitism going around, well, you guys really aren't doing anything to help deter it or stop it or prevent it from happening. You know, we see most Jewish people in Hollywood, you know, and, you know, that's an acquired taste based off of what you perceive. But outside of that, you know, we are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And, maybe it's time to go outside of what you are used to go outside of your comfort zone and to extend that olive branch. Because at the end of the day, even though if you are Jewish and you believe or you know that you are the chosen people of God, God created everything, which means that everything comes through God.